Hello and welcome to the Crafty Diamond. I am Debbie. Today I have a new type of diamond painting canvas from Oraloa. So if you are interested, stick around and let's go. As you guys can see, this is a very small box, and I'm so excited to share with you that Oraloa now has mini canvases. And if you're not aware, Kemba's Crafts and I are going to be hosting an event starting on February the 1st on mini canvases. You can use any mini canvas that you would like from any company, but it has to be a canvas. And I am going to be working on paint gems, but I wanted to work on another company as well and did not realize that Oraloa now has minis. So I picked this one up and don't know what comes in it, so I wanted to share with you, and I'm going to go ahead and unbox this as well as kit up today. So if you would like to work on something for the kit up, then feel free. Hope that you enjoy this and hope that this gives you inspiration of wanting to join in our event. So I love this cute little box. Here's our little tiki, and it gives us some information on the back of this. It tells you how to diamond paint. Let's see what all comes in this box. There's lots of drills here for these canvases. We have, wow, 87 colors. These are already cut for us. All I have to do is peel those and put those on my sticker or on my containers, and I will definitely do that. I'm going to move this box out of the way. So let's take a look first at the toolkit. I'm assuming the toolkit is going to be the same as a toolkit that we would see in our regular canvases from Oraloa. And if you are not familiar with Oraloa, I will put up in the top hand right of the screen, which is the top of the eye, and I will share an unboxing with you on one of my latest Oraloas, and I also had a completion on that one recently, so I will share that link as well. Yeah, it's the same thing that comes in with the other kits. We had this cute little tile square here, and you get different ones. And then we have some Oraloa washi. We also have an Oraloa tweezers. These are very pokey. We have a tray. And I think this is a 7-placer. We also have a smush squishy that you can put on your pen. We have a pen, your standard pen with 2 multi-placer on one end and a single on the other. We have a Oraloa sticker. And then we also have some wax. If you use this wax, make sure that you do take the plastic off or you will not be able to stab your pen. Okay, you are given these little mini canvases. Aren't they cute? And then with these canvases, then it's going to have just, very small images like this one. And then we also have our little tiki here. And the way that this works is that all of these will use some of the drills. And so you only have to kit up one time. And look at the little flip-flops. Those are adorable. Just showing you all of these. Looks like a parrot. We have a turtle. A fish. We have a drum. So anything that you would really think of Hawaii, that's what these are. Surfboard. Palm tree. A pineapple. And then a very cute drink that looks like it is in a coconut. So we have all of these. I don't remember how many of these are in here. I will have to count them. I do like the back of this is real soft. It's on that really soft canvas. And what we're going to do today is together, we're going to kit all of these up. There are, as I said, 87, which is a lot of colors. And I am going to use one of these, and these have around 60 in them, I think. And then I don't have another one of these that's not unboxed. I've got to get my stuff unboxed. And then I'm going to use this as a second one. I thought about using my tower tray, and I can't take those with me if I want to take these to work, but I do have my others that I can take, my paint gems that are ready. I can take those to work. Okay, I think I decided what I'm going to do. I have changed my mind. I'm going to use my Trabricks that I had gotten for Christmas. I have not used these yet. I've used 10 of them just to see if I liked them before Christmas, and I did. And so I've gotten some more for Christmas. This is what the Trabricks look like. You can just open these and you just put your drills in here, and then all you have to do is just pull one of these out and you're ready to use that color. And so that's what I'm going to do with this one, because I'm not going to take these to work and they're not going to take me very long to do. So I don't want to keep these held up for very long. But let's go ahead and kit this up. And I did not mention, but there are 12 of the canvases. And so they won't take me very long. I should be able to get those done fairly quickly, actually. Put my little trash can right there. Make sure I have everything ready. Make sure you guys can see okay. And so I'm gonna bring this up some. There we go. Okay. So let's go ahead and just get to kitting up. And with these are in the bags where they're not in the resealable bags. So these would have to be kitted up. I'm finding the end. I'm going to go ahead and get started here. Sorry for the crinkling. And these are in the long trains, which that's fine too. I don't know if these stick on here if they're easy to come off. I'm trying to see which way I want these to go. Okay, let's do it this way. The last Oraloa that I did, my stickers kept falling off, so I'm going to take that chance again and just put them on the ends. Because these are new, they're a little hard to open. And right now, I am having a terrible time with my arthritis and my tendonitis because of this cold, awful weather. Let's see what our static is going to do today. I am just hoping that the static's not going to be horrible. And if it is, oh boy. If it is really bad, which I can see that it's going to be, I'm ready for it, I think. I mean, but really, are you ever really ready to deal with static? These Trabricks are really large to be putting just a few drills in, but I only have the large size. I did not get large and small. I didn't specify, so I just got large. And my family got this for me, so that's fine. And these are mostly numbers and letters. And then it's going to go into different symbols. Actually, no. This has a few letters, but it has a lot of symbols. I'm not doing so hot today. I say one thing and it's actually the opposite of what I said. These are going to be really pretty colors. I'm really looking forward to this one. And I was just browsing around on Oraloa's site, and I don't know how long that they've had this set out. I just did not realize it, and I was looking at possibly purchasing something from Oraloa. I had a gift certificate that someone gave me, and I thought this will be really nice. And I'm going to go ahead and use my gift certificate because I enjoyed the one that I just finished so much. I want to get another one. And then I saw the little minis and I thought this would be absolutely perfect. because I can work on these in the background of everything else that I'm doing. Well, where is 3? Let's see. I'm trying to figure out how this train is going. Here we go. Is that 3? No, that's 20. Oh, goodness. Oh, here we go. It's going the opposite way. Of course it is. Okay. So, we'll get this eventually, guys. But I thought this would be perfect because there's only 12. I didn't realize it's going to be this many colors, which I'm excited about that too. And I have so many projects going on that this mini event is coming for me at the perfect time, because I can focus on the canvases that I have in my work in progress. And I'm trying to get this open. I can work on my canvases that I have on my work in progress, and then I can also be working on these minis, and at least I can see that I'm making progress, and then I have some finishes. Because right now, this is the end, starting the end of January. We're about to, and I have one canvas finished, which I did start and finish it in January. And then I have another canvas that is at the halfway point or close to it. And then I'm still working on my other 2 projects that I brought into 2025 that I would really like to get those done as well. There's this one. The only thing that I am seeing with these Trabricks, and again, it may just be me, but I'm having a really hard time opening them. I hope that they'll get easier with use, but I don't want them to get too easy with use and then they don't close. That's the only downside to this. And I did not mention, but these are all squares. Yes, I did not mention that. They're all squares. I think most of the mini canvases that I have seen, really from all companies, are squares. If you have worked on some minis that are rounds, please let me know so I can let everybody else know. Oh my goodness, I'm glad I don't have any nails right now, because this is an issue. This could be a problem for me, guys. Let me know if you've used Trabricks and if you have any suggestions on how to open these things without breaking a hand, breaking a finger. My nails right now are so bad I couldn't make them any worse, I don't think. But when I have a problem with the Elizabeth Ward's opening, I do use the flat end of tweezers, and those open right up for me. I may try that with these, because some of these I am struggling with. With these on the actual bags, it does have the DMC number, and it has the number that's on the schematic. It does not have the number, and it has a number of the kit as well. So if you wanted to keep these away from your canvases, stored somewhere else, then you can do so. I don't usually do that. I'll keep it in the box it comes in until I'm ready to use it. Now we have 2 bags of 310. So far, that is the only bag, only colors that I have more than one of. And this bag's not full either. So if they were to have filled it, they might have gotten all this in one bag. But I should be able to get all of this in this tray brick without any problems. I will put the link underneath the description for the Trabricks. I also did purchase the towers that I'm using from Carissa's Crafty Corner. And she has different colors. She has different sizes if you want the large, use the large Trabricks or the small. I will give you guys an honest opinion on these once I finish this kit. When I do a post review of the Oraloa kit, I will also include how I felt about the Trabricks, or I might even do an extra video and just tell you how I feel about the Trabricks. I'm really hoping, because I have so many of them now from family for Christmas, that I hope that I like them. And if you hear me rattling bags really hard, that does tend to help with the static that I found. Did not take long for my Oraloa shipment to come in. They are very fast. So if you need something for the event, then that would be a good idea. Let me know how you guys are doing. I always like to ask on my whip and chats, but since this is in a whip and chat, I still want to ask you guys. I'm trying to figure out which way this train's going. I don't think it's going into the station. All right, let's see. Some of these, even though they do have 87 colors, which is a lot, but some of these bags only have literally a handful of drills. Like this one, if I were to guess, it's less than 50. And I need to get all of these out because I do not want to not have enough, especially as I'm doing this for an event. And I might have enough of my extras, but I don't want to take a chance. And so far, these are in order. I like to have my drills in order by alphanumeric, and then I change them around on the symbols sometimes, depending if I have a lot of arrows or if I have like a lot of triangles and things like that. On these, I will probably just keep them how they're coming on here, so that way they're going to be in DMC order, which will be nice because whenever I go to kit down, I won't have to go back and forth on my boxes. It is so cold here in Georgia. It is just miserable. It's supposed to warm up, so I hope so. And I hope so soon. Where's 13? To make sure I stay in order. All right, let's move this out some more. But these are, some of these have just very little. Here we go again. Like struggling. Some of these are easier to open than others. So as I mentioned, that is a little concerning. We went and looked at more houses today, just starting to look. we looked at 3. We could easily rule 2 out because none of us liked 2 out of the 3. There was one that I absolutely loved. It was downsizing. It was very small yard, but you could have they do allow fences, the privacy fence, and it was very quiet. It was on a cul-de-sac, very small subdivision, and the house that we were looking at was on the end. I really liked it, and it was small. It was exactly what I'm looking for. I don't think my husband was much of a fan, but he keeps saying how he wants a yard. He always says he wants a yard, and he doesn't do anything in it. And he says he doesn't think that will be enough space for us. I think it would be. And he was concerned about my craft room. He said, you're going to have to get rid of some things. And I've got some big pieces of furniture. I could easily get rid of that. And I have downsized a lot. I still have more that I can downsize. I just haven't done it yet. And it's in this area where we are now. And I absolutely love this area. There's not that many homes out here. We have found a subdivision that was fairly close by. It was an older subdivision, and the house that was for sale, we went in and I'm like, oh no. It had a very steep driveway that went straight up, and there's no way to turn around, so you'd have a really hard time once you got up the driveway to be able to easily come down the driveway, especially since we have multiple vehicles, and I didn't like that. And then there were also quite a few steps in the house, which I don't have a problem with steps right now, but we're not planning on getting another house. This is going to be it until we decide that we're going to have to do something like in some kind of living facility or something like that. Hopefully we won't have to, but I want this to be our retirement home. And I used to just insist on large houses. I always wanted a big house, and now it's like, oh, smaller the better. But I think we're still going to be looking. Okay, this one's really pretty. This is number, one of my favorite colors is coming up, 603. It reminds me of cotton candy. This one is 601, and this one's really pretty too. But I really like this one. That's here. And now we're about to get into some symbols. There are so many diamond paintings right now, canvases that I want to do. I've got to get some finished, trying to get started on all these other ones. But I am over halfway finished with my Hannah Lynn Garden Girl, and that is from Art and Soul, and it's turning out gorgeous. The drill field is amazing. I'm trying not to multi-place that much, and that's hard for me because I love to multi-place, but I'm trying hard not to multi and to single place because I want them to be as straight as possible. And so far, so good. Now I gotta go turn around, so it's gonna need number 20. This is 39. Oh my gosh, 20. Okay, now it's going the opposite direction. Okay. Goodness. Okay, now it's going the opposite direction, so let's do it this way. But that one is going very well. It's just a very slow process because of me single placing, and also I just have not had a lot of time to diamond paint, and it's like my diamond paint speed, not that I'm trying to be speeding and get everything done or watching, you know, trying to be as fast as possible. But my speed's decreased a little bit, and I don't know if it's just because I'm taking longer on this particular canvas or what. There's one. Now we're gonna go to 21. So I don't know, we'll see if I can get, I know I won't get it finished by the end of the month, but I'll work on it also in February, get that done. I am getting closer to finishing Dragon Seasons. I really wanted that one done in January, and not gonna happen. And then I haven't even gotten back to my White Christmas. I don't know what's happened to January, to be honest. It's like this one moment, it was December 1st, and now it's almost the end of January. Before I know it, it will be summer. And I am really behind on what I want to get done. Especially, I want to really focus this year and get my diamond paintings organized. And I've gotten them all in the same place in a closet that my husband has built some shelves for me. And I just have not, though, moved things around in that closet to put them all together where I have, you know, all Diamond Art Clubs together and all Art and Souls and Oraloa and Craftability and all the others that I have, Dreamer Designs. So I want to do that. I also want to go through and I want to put them, make sure they're all in my spreadsheet. I know they're not, so that's going to take a while. And then I was using the app, and I've gotten behind on that. I need to just go through and refresh some of the ones that I have actually destashed. They're still on there. So I need to just basically start all over again on that one and work on it. I want to also keep up with my logbook better this year. I want to show you guys, I've gotten a new logbook. I want to show you guys, but I'm still waiting. I ordered a cover. I'm using basically a happy planner system, and I ordered a cover from Etsy, and it's still not here yet. So I'm waiting on that cover, and then I can show you guys. If I don't get it soon, then I may just go ahead and do a video for my logbook, and then when the cover comes in, I can just slip that one in on a whip and chat. If it's not in sometime this week, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm getting really bad about not doing Thursday videos. I don't know if 2 videos is enough for a week. I really would like to have 3, but it just seems like when I get to the Thursday videos, I just don't get them done. And I really don't have that much to do unless I do a second whip and chat, which my whip and chats always do really well, and the ones with the cross stitch conversions did extremely well. And those I just read other comments and made comments, and that was a lot of fun. I am working on a converted cross stitch right now, but actually 2 of them. One is the one from Diamond Art Studio UK, and that one, it's a mystery. So I don't want to do it on my channel and then somebody see it and then they want to do that one also, and I've ruined the surprise for them because I don't want to do that for anybody. So I'm not going to be able to do that one on my channel. Once I get that one finished, I do have some other converted cross stitch that I want to do. So those I can definitely do on my channel. And then I'm working on one that's Flossy Fox. And that one is It's called a stitch along, where you're really supposed to be doing this cross stitch, but I decided to convert it into a diamond painting. And that one I've gotten a little behind on, but I'm getting caught up. And that one I could do on my channel. It's not, that one's not a surprise or anything. I mean, it kind of is, but as long as you're not trying to get, you know, ahead of schedule, then I think you're okay. Or you don't, you don't want to see it if you're behind, or, you know, whatever. Because we get one every month, I think up until April or May, we get a pattern. And it's emailed to us, and then I just load it into Pattern Keeper. And so I'm a month behind. So that's not that bad, really. That one's been a lot of fun. So once I get both of those done, then I have some other cross-stitch conversions that I've had for a while. I've also ordered another 29. I've also ordered another blank canvas from Jade's Shop. That should be in soon. I did not order any drills yet. I will probably order my drills from Every Moment, because as much as I love Jade, Every Moment's drills are cheaper, I think. But I need to go through all of my extras from Every Moment that I did not use on my large converted cross stitch that I had to ditch last year because of the pixelation was so bad. On that one, I have a lot of drills that have never been opened. There are a lot of darker colors, which is what my next really large cross-stitch conversion is going to be. So I'm going to go through, see exactly what I have, and then place an order. And so I thought, well, I can go ahead and at least get the canvas. By the time the canvas comes in, then I may have gone through, and I might have been able to go through all of my drills. I have not done that yet, but I'm not ready to start it anyway. I thought that it would take a couple of months for my cross-stitch conversion, the canvas, to come in, and it came in a lot faster, so that was nice. So it's on its way. So we may go through all of my drills together, if you would like to do that. I'm really looking forward to getting back to a large cross-stitch conversion, but I don't want to start it until I get what I'm working on now done. I would like to get to where I'm down to one really long project that, you know, I'm expecting to take a while, you know, a year or so, and then have others that I'm currently working on. I am going to be starting, I keep saying this a lot, but I really am going to be starting my Last Supper that I ordered from Jade last year, maybe 2 years ago. And that one, it's kitted up, but I just have not gotten around to it. I was going to do that one, and then I ended up working on my Dragon Seasons, and so I did not want to have two really long canvases going at one time, although why not? I've just gotten to where I've been really doing a lot of thinking and just reflection and trying to decide what I really want to do. And I know that a lot of people, especially a lot of content creators, like to just do, maybe they don't like to, but they do, one canvas at a time, because that way they can have more completions for you guys. But I really don't like working on just one canvas at a time. And I think that's why I've gotten so slow on my Garden Girl, because I enjoy working on her. She's absolutely beautiful. but it's like, I feel like that I've been working on her forever because I worked on her just from the start of January, and that's really not that long, but I like to switch up a lot. So I'm thinking for me, I am my happiest when I have a bunch of whips going. Now, I don't want to be stressed out because I have so many. I mean, like, you know, I think I'd be okay with 4 or 5 going on at once. And if it takes me longer to have completions, it just takes me longer. The problem with that is I don't know what I'll do for content for my channel. And so that's where the real issue for me comes in. I just don't know what I would do. And that's a big dilemma because I love my channel. I want to keep going. I'm not going to stop my channel just because I like working on multiple canvases. But it's like, I don't know what to do for content if I don't have completions. And I know I'm not going to have a completion every week. That's just, or every couple of weeks. That wouldn't happen anyway, unless I was doing a very small canvas, and that would be like a 30 by 40 canvases, or only do like mini canvases. I could get those done, but I like to do larger canvases. Like my canvas that I'm working on now, it's almost 7.5 feet. So I don't know. Give me some ideas. Help me out. If you possibly can, I would really appreciate it because I just don't know what I need to do. I'm at a major crossroads. And yeah, my channel is small. I guess it really wouldn't matter if I don't have a lot of content or have content, but I can't grow it if I don't keep going, and I don't want to lose anybody. And I love doing videos. I just don't ever know what kind of video to do. I think about it, and then by then, especially on Thursdays, and then by then it's like, oh, it's not Thursday anymore, it's Friday, and I might as well just wait and do video on Saturday. So that's where I'm kind of at. And I know that a lot of people don't even, they just do video whenever, and that works out great for them. Like, that's what Kim's Crafts does. But if I don't do videos, I start within like a few days even, I will start to lose subscribers. I don't want, it's not that it's all about numbers. I'm not saying that, but I don't want to not have anybody to watch, because then what would the point be of me doing a video? So anyway, there's a lot of green in here, a lot. And I didn't know if there was going to be any special drills, and I am seeing that there are. There's a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11 special drills in here. There are ABs, and there's like sparkle dust. That is really cool because I wasn't sure. I know that with Paint Gym does not have any special drills, or they have not yet. Sorry for the crinkling. I am opening up the second package. That's exciting. All right, so now let me see where this is going. All right, this is this way. If you ever put these in here, it's 59. I need 40. 78. Okay, there's 40. It's wrapped up all inside here. All right, so we're at number 40. Sometime in February, or not February, probably March. Sometime in March, I'm going to start kitting up my Josephine wall. I am really excited about that one. I may even start early and get a head start, jump start, because when we really get into the Josephine wall event, that one is super busy. And I do like to have updates on my J-wall for that event, so I'll probably do those on Thursday. I haven't even looked to see what April 1st, what that date is, but I think I'll do Thursday I'll just pop in and do Thursday updates on Josephine Walls. And that one will be a large focus. April and May will be a focus on Josephine Walls, and I will do minis in between and maybe try to do a square or two here and there on my other canvases. But Josephine Wall canvases, I absolutely love them. But they are heavy, heavy confetti and a lot of colors. I don't know exactly how many colors that the one I'm going to be doing has, but I know it's at least 200. And I am ready for it. If you like confetti, you like a lot of confetti, then you will probably like Josephine Walls. Now these are getting easier for me to open. Maybe I'm just getting used to it. I don't know. Now, which way does this go? I need number 43. Okay, here we go. I had no idea this kit was going to have this many colors. This is absolutely insane how many colors that this has. And so far, the static is not so bad that I want to pull my hair out static bad, but this is a little bit of static, but it's not horrible. And yeah, these are getting a lot easier to open. Thank goodness. Okay, so now I'm on 44. Yes, 44. For some reason, I'm not sure what happened, but we missed our trash pickup last week on Tuesday, and we weren't sure because Monday was a U.S. holiday, Martin Luther King's birthday. And we went ahead and we put the trash out on Tuesday morning. We usually do it on Monday night before we go to bed. And my husband didn't do it. He forgot. And I didn't think about it. So, of mentioning it. So then on Tuesday morning when he left to go to work, nobody had theirs out. I don't think he didn't notice it. Forgot all about it. I go out there about 8 o'clock, and I'm leaving to go and do some errands and things. And I realized some of the neighbors had their trash out, so they'll walk and put our trash out. And this was at 8 o'clock on Tuesday morning. And normally they don't come until 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, it didn't get picked up, and I was home most of the day. And I'm like, okay, never heard of the trash people. And then I had some neighbors. We have a Facebook group. And I had some neighbors that said that one street over, we only have 2 streets in our subdivision, and the one street over, their trash got picked up. It got picked up about 8:30 on Tuesday morning. Well, another neighbor from our street said that she saw that they had the truck over there. She saw that they were picking up trash. And then she said that they never came over to our street. They left. And she didn't know if they had 2 different trucks, which would be really stupid because it's, one subdivision, 2 small streets right now while they're building behind us. And they never came back over here. So all of us on this street kept our trash out until Wednesday. Wednesday came and went. They never got it. And so we just took our trash in. And because it's a rental, if we were to call and tell them they missed the street, we have to get in touch with our agent here. And I think that she is a drone. I think that she is just something that AI created. I don't think this woman exists. She has an email, never answers it. We call her. She does have an answering machine. She never responds back. And we send in requests for maintenance. And that's not something that she deals with. Sometimes the maintenance will just close out the order. Sometimes they will come 3 or 4 weeks later. So none of us even bothered to call. I think one of the ladies did call the company that services, the trash company that services us, and they said, well, you'll have to get in touch with your property manager, or we'll get in touch with your property manager. And we're like, yeah, whatever. So anyway, I have to just hold off. I probably shouldn't have kitted this up. Now I'm going to have so much trash because our trash is now full. We normally don't have a lot of trash, but they also have here where they don't do, they do not have recycle pickup here. So we save our recycle, put it in our garage, and then we take it to a recycle company and we can drop it off there. We've been doing that. And that, my husband just took that so I can put these in the recycle. But we've had to actually hold off on that because he didn't have time to go to recycle. We always put that in his truck. And it's been bad weather here, but they can't use that as an excuse on the trash because they picked up on the other street. So if they don't pick up this week, we will be in trouble. And I think a lot of people will be complaining around here if they don't bother to pick up. As much as we pay in rent in this little community, we love our community. It's just not so much when it comes to our agent. And people have even called her boss. Her boss is just as bad as she is. She is non-existent. But when they want you to renew your lease or they want to try to get you to pay for something extra, they don't mind calling you. That's when you're going to hear from them. Oh, it's upside down. Okay. I knew that didn't look right. All right, we're on 52. We're getting there. It's actually getting faster now that I can open these. All right, 52. These are some more pinks that are really pretty. But let me know if you guys are going to participate in anything in February. And if you work on multiple canvases, like if you would like to work on several, like I was mentioning, let me know. Do you have like a secret, or do you have any suggestions? You know, what do you do so you are working on, you're not just putting the ones up. You don't just start them, in other words, and then you just forget about them, that you do work on them. I'm bad about rotating them. I'll start working on one. I'll work on it for a really long time. Then I'll put that one up, and then I'll work on another one, and then do the same thing. So I think if I were to rotate, like do maybe a square here, a square there, and then rotate, that might work out better for me. And I also don't have as much room any longer since we sold our house and I gave up my really large craft room. But I'm happier in a cozier one, which I know that doesn't make much sense, but it seems like I'm happier. It doesn't seem like I am happier upstairs in my little craft room than I was in the basement. And I had a huge space there, but the space was so large, I just really couldn't find anything to. It wasn't all just together. And I am really liking this better, I think. All right. I think the static is even being nice to me. My trash can is getting full. I have this little mini trash can that I got from Amazon. It's not cute, but it's functional. Let's see. My Jaded Gem Shop order from Black Friday just came in last week. I have not opened it yet, but I am itching on that one. I'm going to work on one of those. I've got two, but they match each other. They match very well. I've been wanting those for a long time, And then she had such a good deal for Black Friday. I think it was like buy one, get one 40% or something like that. 40% off. And I've been looking for this, and or maybe it was buy one, get one. I don't remember. Anyway, it was a really good deal. Maybe even, I don't think it was buy one, get one free. That doesn't sound right. But it's been so long ago. Anyway, so for Black Friday, I did get to, I'd like to work on one this year. I'd like to do it for Summer with the Masters, but it depends on my Last Supper, on how far I am on that one. That one, it has a lot of confetti, so it's going to take a while on that one too. But I am excited for that one. Now, okay. Where you at? This one's a full bag. This is one of the very few full bags that are completely full, but I only have one, and it's number 57, and it's 3766. Another one of my favorite colors. I just love this DMC. There's gonna be a lot of it. If I can get this sticker off. I really hope these stickers are like my other ones, because I really don't want to fight these, and I don't want to have to do Goo Gone on all of these. But I was kind of lazy, and I didn't want to go through. I wanted to kit up now. I didn't want to go through and put all of this washi, and my washi's, it's kind of wide, and these are in very narrow trays. I just didn't want to put any more work on me than what I'm already doing. This one does not give you a thumbnail of the canvases because there's so many, but I'll probably do for my logbook is once I finish, I'll just spread them out. I'll take a picture of them and put them in the logbook that way. And I've gotten so bad about not keeping up with hours. That was kind of stressing me out a little bit. So I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. I've kept up with it, but I don't know. It hasn't been that much fun. Because then it feels like that I'm working almost against the clock. You know, like whenever I have, I don't anymore, but whenever I had assignments when I was in school, in college, they would do a lot of timed assignments, and I would be so concerned with the time. Where am I? 60. I'd be so concerned with the time that I really would be more focused on that than focused on what I needed to do. And that was even when I was doing my doctorate. And when I started keeping up with the hours for my canvases lately, I was so concerned about the time, thinking, okay, I've got to, make sure I have my timer running and turn my timer off and start it back up. And I was so fixated on the time that I really wasn't as fixated as I should have been on my canvases. It's kind of stressful, so I don't know. I like the idea. Just like I like the idea of doing memory planning, but the execution not always works so well for me. Sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. Right, 61. Just trying to do just a daily journal, just journal a little bit, and then maybe use some of my stamps and do, like little headings and, fun little things, and yeah. It sounds really good, but again, the execution part doesn't work so well for me. And the same thing with like putting stickers on my planner, decorating. I use my planner all the time, especially for work. But as far as getting stickers and decorating and stamps and stuff and washi, I did that for a short time and then just stopped. I love to look at them, I'm always looking at them on Pinterest, and I like to watch YouTube videos for different planners, but I just don't ever finish it when I do that. Let's see, I'm on 62, yay. Okay. It is a beautiful day today. I mean, as I said, it is cold, it is freezing, but it's supposed to warm up some, which is nice. But it's not as windy as it has been. It is still rather chilly. I went to look for a dress for Paige for her special needs prom, night to shine, and there were some slim pickings. Usually when we went to the mall, we went to Macy's and Dillard's, and we've always had good luck, or at least I thought we did. We went there, they didn't have hardly anything. We tried on some things, and I'm like, oh no, and she didn't like them either. And so then Paige reminded me, she said, well, you know, we bought my dress online last year. And no, I did not remember that. Well, she would have told me that before we went all the way to the mall. And she said, let's do that again because I love that dress. And that, out of like this 8 years that she's been going to Night to Shine, that was my favorite dress of hers. And we bought it online. So as we were driving home, she got online and she said, I really like this dress. And it was almost identical to the dress that she had last year, except it was a different color. And I said, well, if you really want that one. So she ordered the dress. It's supposed to be in, I think, tomorrow. And so we'll make sure that she likes it and it fits. And she better decide on something soon because Night to Shine is on February the 2nd. And it's not to say she couldn't wear one of the dresses that she's worn over the past few years. She's worn them one time, like for about 5 hours. And they still fit. They're still really pretty. They're just hanging up in her closet doing nothing. But, you know, she wants a new dress, and I don't blame her. I would want a new dress, too. But if worse comes to worse, if all else fails, she can wear something that she has not worn before. Now we're getting into some more pinks. We're getting into some blues, some brighter blues in just a minute. This looks like it's going to be a lot of line blocking, so it shouldn't take very long to do these. So I should have some finishes at least in February. Fingers crossed. And then I will have some kit down videos. I'm not going to kit up any more of my paint gems until I work on the ones that are already kitted up. And I have a few that I've kitted up that I thought I could work on various times. I think at work or whatever last summer I kitted up quite a few and never did them. So they're all kitted up, and I do not want to kit up any more until those are done. And unless I get some more minis from other companies, then I'm not going to buy any more. I don't plan on it. I wasn't planning on buying anything for January, and I've already done it. This is another full bag, but these were not bad. I had, as I said, my gift card, so I'm not going to count that as my sale, you know, onto my budget. But it's still diamond painting going in and not one completed. But I guess it can count since I am going to be completing it soon. I have 2 bags of number 69. So that's another one that I have more of. I should have, based on what I'm seeing, I should have quite a bit left over on these drills, which will be nice. Let's see. 'Cause I know some of these, I don't write down the drills that I have in my box. I probably should. but I don't write those down whenever I have some. That would make sense though, because then I wouldn't have to pull out all my boxes and look. I'm not liking the 2 larger boxes that I am using for my spares. I may have to do something about that too. They're not holding up very well for starters. They're getting heavy because of all the drills that's in them, and then I don't think it's as good of cardboard as the photo boxes. Great. 10 more to go. Let's see, 68, 69, and 170. And here's another one that's like a forest green. That, I mean, I bet there's not even 20 drills in here. Could be totally wrong, but yeah, there's not that many drills. I'm gonna try to get all of them out of the bag. I'd like to diamond paint some this afternoon, but I've got other things I really have to do first. I've got some grading I've got to do. I'm also working on a project for a company, doing some accounting reconciliations and things, and I need to finish that today. I really want to. So they will have that information. And then after a year, Page of Social Security, they finally have come and they're ready to start going to the final phase on her Social Security. And now they have sent me pages and pages and documents of things to fill out and to submit and send back to them. And they will only allow it to be faxed. Well, we don't have a fax machine. Our printer is set up to where we could fax, but we don't have a home phone. And so I'm going to have to take it somewhere, which I hate to do because it's going to have confidential information on it. And I'm going to have to take it and pay for all those faxes, which I don't care about paying for them. The confidentiality bothers me. I need to see exactly what all it's going to have on there before I decide what I'm going to do. And then I have to find all the information that they need. I have to fill out all those documents, send it back, and, hurry and wait again. And then once that's done, then I have to wait until they come back. They may want to do their own assessment of her. That's going to be a phone assessment. That can take another 6 months. But of course, I've been waiting on them a year, and now they're like, oh, well, can you get this back to us the beginning of next week? I just got this in. This is another full one, 74. I've just got all the information in literally on Thursday. And I'm like, I don't know if I can get this back to you by Monday, but I will get what I can, and then I have to send it in pieces anyway, so I can send you some, get you started, and then just keep going from there. I don't think that she was really happy about that, but I'm like, no, I can't help it. I'll do the best I can of getting all this to you. This one's completely full, 75, which is 38.56. So that's something else that's on my plate. Got to get my house cleaned up. It needs a little bit of a refresh. Get that done. So it's pretty busy. I made some cards, started making some cards for my church on Wednesday during my card group. Did not finish those. I really would like to get those done tomorrow, if I can, or Sunday, just depends. But I would like to get those done so I can drop those off next week when I'm in that area on Thursday. I've really gotten behind on my cards too. I'm just not feeling it lately. I don't know. I'm just not motivated to make cards. And I feel bad because I've really gotten behind on sending cards to church, and I am the lead on our group. So and I'm the one that started this group, so I really have got to just stop and be more motivated to make cards. But I don't know, I'm just not in the mood to make cards. And when I started feeling this way with scrapbooking, I quit and never went back to it. So I'm afraid if I stop making cards, I won't go back. All right, we are almost getting down to the nitty-gritty here. All right, 78. Now we're getting to all of the pretties. Although the other ones are really pretty. These are special drills. These are like the little... Oh, I love this. It's hard to tell on camera. It has just a little bit more shimmer, a little bit of glitter. Looks very glittery. There's only a few of these. I can add more on the special drills, and I might. I don't know. We'll see if I decide to. This one's got a lot of static in it, more than the other ones did. Okay. And I'm going to show you what these look like when we're done here. And 79. Now we're getting into, these are also sparkle, very shimmery. And then we also have some ABs in here, which are Aurora Borealis. And they just like to give all of the drills around them an extra shine and sparkle. Just makes them stand out a little bit more than what they normally do. All right, here is this one. Another green. Just love the shimmer. I'm making sure I get all of these out of the bag, and if I need to jump out, I'm putting those in there. I like to make sure I have all of these. Let's see, number 80. I never remember where all of these symbols are. Let's see, I need to get one more set here. This over here, this one over here. My desk is kind of full here. All right, 81. I'm not usually a yellow fan, but I really like, it's 725. I really like these in like the shimmer dust. Different companies call them different things. All right, so this is 81. It's going to take this long to put this up, but didn't realize it was going to be this many drills. I guess it told me whenever I ordered it, but honestly, I didn't even look. I'm like, nah, don't even look. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how many drills. I like the canvas, and I love Oraloa, so I'm like, win-win. Okay. It's 82. Now, that's a bright orange. I don't think I've seen this one before in like this color. 970. Oh, I like that. That's really pretty. I'm not usually an orange fan either, but I really like these. I could see where I could use this on another one that I'm going to be working on that has a sun. And to put that just around it, that would really pop. I like that. Right, that's 83. 84 here. This is the white. I've seen this quite a bit. Now we're getting into, after this one, we have 3 left, and those 3 are all greens, and they are ABs. So that's not too bad. I really should have already gotten my grades done, and then I wouldn't have to do it today. but it is what it is. It is fine. Okay, that one was hard to do. Great. But now, of course, seeing all these beautiful diamonds, I now want to just stop and diamond paint. Garden Girl is calling my name. And I have gotten, I think, quite a bit done since my last whip and chat on her. I was still working on the hair with you guys. And now I am working on her face. So I have come a long way, I think. I'm going to get to start doing the fun part soon. And that probably will go faster. Her clothes. That will be so much fun. I decided to start at the top because that was mostly background and a lot of her hair. And she has some big hair, as they used to say in the 70s. Which I really don't remember because I was still a little kid then, but I do remember the big hair. My mother she had this thing that they used to call a beehive, I think. And her hair was stacked. I would always tell everybody that my mom's hair was stacked up to the sky. It was a big hairdo. And I just spilled some. Of course I did. That was the last drills. And what do? I open the bag and just dump the bag. Instead of dumping it into the tray, I dump it on my table. I was doing so well until the last one. Okay, so they're all kitted up. Let me clean my mess up here. I'm gonna have to vacuum today. I was gonna do refresh anyway. So now all of these are finished. And now this is what, I'm not gonna turn over very much, I'm scared to. All right, this is what this looks like. That's just one, but I have my gorgeous Trabricks here. And I love this color. It's so pretty. But so now I am ready to get started on these. I will start on February the 1st. And then that way I can get these finished. And I will at least have a finish. Thanks so much for watching today. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, please click on the like button. Also, if you're not a subscriber, I would love to have you here. It is free. Just click on that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you are notified of any future uploads. And as always, happy diamond painting. Bye.